Hi, Lou from Lou's Garden and Farm Equipment. I'm here today with the Casorzo tractor and their Axial Rotary Plough. Now I've done a video showing the Axial Plough in action, but I've never actually described it. So this is what this video will be about, and you can see the workings of it. This is my personal unit, so I have been plowing my field. Just to show you, that is, this point here was our original field, which we just rototilled with the Casorzo, and then this part here is the part where we axial plowed it. So this is the effect of it. Now, if you may notice, there's more of a mound here. I can explain that. I will explain that later. And we're going to go right up to that fence line. So I got a couple more rows to go, but it started to rain, so we called it quits. And you can see that it is still very damp to actually do this, but this is just for demonstration. So we'll do a quick video on this, and I'll just explain some of the mechanisms of this machine. Now you can see this is the cutting edge, okay, and there's 3 of these blades, and there's 2 edges to them, so you cut on this side and they'll cut on this side depending how you set it. Now right here, this little control lever will release it, and I gotta lift it up a little bit to get it into a more neutral position. And you can see there's 3 dials. So this is the extreme angle, this is the slight angle, and this is no angle. And you can throw it on this side, or you can throw it on this side, depending on where you put this lever. Now this lever either goes back or it goes forward. Okay, and got a depth gauge, of course. It's at the deepest plow right now. I believe maybe there's one more, I'm not sure. There might be one more level there. And I will give this thing a start, try to put it in gear. Now, this is all very hard because I had to let go of my assistants. They're never around anyway, so I'm pretty much by myself. So let's try this out. Put that there. It is on. Give this thing a start. There we go. Now let's get this this way. Lock it in. We're going to sorry for the jerky video, and like I said, I'll have to let my assistants go. Sometimes you have to get this moving just a little bit to get it just right. There it is. So now it should be throwing it over this side like that. Now this is pretty wet. We'll give it a shot though. It didn't quite get in there. There. Gonna get a little bit more. See the effect. It's breaking it up and it's throwing it off to the side. Now, like I said before, if you increase this angle, you bring it up to 2, it'll actually throw it up higher. And that is what that mound at the far end, and I apologize for this video, it's not going to be the best, but this is where number 2 is. So you can see how much higher it throws it, but you won't be cutting into the sod as wide. It'll be about 4 to 6 inches, whereas the setting for number 1 would be about 6 to 10 inches. So you know, it depends on how much land you want to cover. So we plowed this, and I can tell you that it is quite deep. It is at least 6 inches deep, but over here it's actually almost a foot deep. You can go right in there and just keep going down, and you can see how deep that is. And that is like one pad. That was sod, and now it's rolled over and it's plowed over. Thanks for watching the video.